Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. This might be the most hyped game in the history of gaming, and it might totally be worth it because, just compared to the last two games, going into it I'm actually a little bit nervous just because of the unknown factor. There's always been an unknown factor whenever I launch into these games, and that twitchy bunny right there isn't helping very much, so I'm gonna get into this and I'm gonna play it. Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction. Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, featuring actual relics from decades-old pizzeria and now okay. I didn't even get a chance to read all that. But I should also mention that I don't know anything about it, and that's the great mystery of it. I don't know. Who is this? Who is this gonna be?
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
Oh, totally.
We got some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. So watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk.
Oh.
The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
What? It's already 4 a.m. I only go to 6 a.m., right? There was so much information in that spiel that I don't even know how to process it. Holy crap, there's so much different than what it was before. There's 2 layers to the map. How am I supposed to keep track of all this? And apparently when I go into these cameras, I'm supposed to sound some noise whenever I need to go someplace for some reason or something, because okay, here's what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking the entire time that I was seeing all the previews for the game. The only thing that I noticed the entire time was that there was only one animatronic, and the reason behind that is, and the reason I think that is because it's like a Frankenstein's monster combination of all the different animatronics. So it like took the base of Bonnie and like the yellow of Chica. It's not actually golden Bonnie, but maybe it is a little bit golden Bonnie, but I think it's just the yellow of Chica and then the intimidation of Freddy itself, and it's like all narrowed into one. And to be honest, I'm totally lost as to what I'm supposed to do. There is so much to look at. What am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? Why are you blinking? And why can yeah, I did it! Oh good, I beat the first night. That's a spectacular spectacle. What the hell am I supposed to do with my life now? I know I'm supposed to roll right into night 2. Oh. Oh, hi! Okay, back to this again! Was that a rat that just went under there? Oh, hi. Hello. Was that purple Freddy? Is that the purple guy? I don't want to follow him. Why am I following him? Is that thunder? Is this place decrepit? There's so many boarded up places. Those are error. Okay. All right then. Guess I can't go that way for some what the hell? Purple guy! Oh, good. Second night. Great. Why? How is this a thing? I'm gonna roll right into the.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you.
Totally.
First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction.
Why is that one up?
That makes this feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you.
Oh, great.
You're not gonna believe this.
I'm not.
We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found.
No!
See you later, man.
No, screw you! I don't want to be left with the great.
Hello.
Screw you, man!
Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injury/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer.
The hand crank?
Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain safe. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh, okay, it's over then. So that was the ventilation system that I needed to monitor, but why the hell did I need to do that? Am I supposed to be? Hey! I'm alive! Why am I alive? Oh God, what's going on? Everything's going horribly wrong. Ventilation, I thought I rebooted that. How was I supposed to stop that? Game over! Okay, that's what I expected to happen. What I didn't expect to happen was everything else. What the hell happened? Don't twitch at me, buddy. I don't even have a name for you yet, and I don't think it's in my right to name you. Bunny bastard bitch balls. That's your name, bunny bastard bitch balls. Okay, so anyway, what I'm supposed to do, I'm trying to piece together what I'm supposed to do because this game is totally different than the other games, which is entirely what the developer was trying to do. And I'm pretty sure I saw Balloon Boy there, because that was the preview picture, the last preview picture that was put out in Scott Games. Oh God, I forgot there's no call right now. I'm supposed to be, oh God, that's nothing, okay. Ventilation error already! Why is there a ventilation error? What does that even mean? It means I'm gonna hallucinate stuff and the things that come after me are not gonna be real, so I'm assuming that's what happened when... Oh God, why is that a problem? What's going on now? Why? And why did you have to find a real animatronic, I don't know what I'm saying. Why'd you have to find one? What the hell did I see? Was that Balloon Boy? Why is Balloon Boy gotta be back? Or is it Balloon Girl? I don't even think I want to know. This is gonna be a long game. This is gonna be long. I can't even imagine what the 2020 mode on this one, so. God damn. I'm hyperventilating, I apologize. I'm very stressed at the moment. I can't flip between them quickly because I know that Scott put that in, so. Oh, what that Mangle? That was Mangle, why did it put that down? I didn't put that down. Hey, we hanging out with Foxy, your best bros over there, or are you lovers or something? I don't think I want to know the answer. Why? I saw that! I fucking saw that! I saw that! Pair of eyes peeking over the peach there! What the fuck? Am I dead? Am I gonna die? What, audio error, I need audio. Why do I need- Oh, I need to play audio in different places! That's right. Okay, so, I gotta play audio because he's nearby now. He's like right outside my goddamn door. If that was Bonnie, that better have been Bonnie. Or Golden Bonnie. Or Goldie Bonnie. Goalie? Goldilocks? Goldilocks. Play audio there. Yeah, Balloon Boy, distract him. Whoa. I see you! I see you there! I see you! You're in the right corner. He's right in the corner, right there. He's right there. He came by to hear the noise. There is only one! God, I am not holding it together very well. The night 2 is going way slower than night 1 ever was. Night 1 was a breeze, just because that guy was talking to me the whole time. Okay, so.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so do I gotta like repeatedly do this? Is he somewhere in there? Am I just not seeing him? Is this like a perverted game of hide and seek? How's my system's doing? Doing great, apparently. Somehow. Hey! Hey! What the fuck? What the baloney? Jesus, stop doing that! Ventilation! Somehow the ventilation went out and I started hallucinating without even knowing it. How the hell does that happen? Okay, I gotta immediately play a noise in another place so that he doesn't come get me. Or something. I don't know. Play audio. Right here. Right there. Right there. Hey, what are you doing? Wait, it's friendly hello, hi? Hey, how's it going, bro? I'm gonna play a noise. Hey! This is gonna take a while. I have no goddamn idea what I'm doing. I have no idea whatsoever. I have no idea. How am I supposed to beat him? He was right there in the doorway. I saw him. He was right by the decrepit Freddy. Why does he need to be there? I like seriously not handling this very well. I thought I would be able to handle it. I am like an expert at the other Five Nights at Freddy's games just because I played them for hours and hours and hours trying to beat 20 mode. But goddamn this one, I don't even know where to start with this. And the one thing that's great about it is that each series expands on the previous without intermingling and without overlapping too much. It carries on the same theme while still being terrifying. Why does Chica have little vampire teeth? That is adorable. That is freaking adorable. And that goddamn fan and this box of shit here. It's all the toy creatures that didn't make it from the last one. And I know I saw a mangle. I saw a mangle. Oh, ventilation error. Okay, alright. How am I supposed to know about the ventilation error? I guess I gotta check. I can seal a vent, and that does a thing, which is good, I guess, but there's also a vent that leads, like, right next to me.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks, Balloon Boy, for the assist. I'm gonna high-five you later before I punch you in the face. And then I'm gonna punch you in the face some more, just because I don't like you. And then I'm gonna hug you. Okay, so that's the exit, so that's where I am now. Did something change? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I don't like it when it do that. Why does it always pulse like that? Is he actually there? Is he actually there and I don't see him?
Hi.
Is me yelling into my microphone right now, calling him to me? Okay, 2 a.m. Goddamn, why does it go so slow? See, this is what happens when I panic. I just start spouting nonsense and it doesn't make any sense or help my situation. I'm trying to, like, rationalize through what the hell is going on in me. And, to be perfectly honest, I have no goddamn idea. Okay, whatever. Alright. Everything seems to be fine. I think it's the noise that I'm making. Clean up. Hey, don't. Okay. I knew you were gonna do that. Goddamn Balloon Boy. Oh, where's the ventilation system out? What the hell is the ventilation system? I just turned it back on. Okay, so that's a problem because there's noises and lights blaring in my office. Hurry up, please. Don't have time to wait on the ventilation. I need to breathe now. Okay, play audio over there. Maybe it's because I'm using Balloon Boy's voice too much. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the thing that can happen. I don't know. It's all theory at this point. It's just a theory. A game theory. Audio error, audio error, audio error, audio error, audio. Okay. I'll hate it if my camera system goes out because I don't think I'll be able to handle that. Video error! I just said that was the thing that I didn't want. I didn't want my camera system to go out. You gotta put it back up. Come on, please. I'll give you some lovin'. I'll give you some sweet camera lovin'. Okay, maybe not. That sounds totally wrong in this aspect where I'm just talking to myself in a room and a camera. But, like, am I supposed to calculate, like, where I find him in there and what avenues that he could go through in the vents? Is that, like, something that I'm supposed to eventually consider? Because as it stands right now, I don't know. I don't have the whole place memorized yet. I wouldn't have the capability. I see you! Hey, did you come say hi to Balloon Boy over there? Huh? Goldilocks? You gotta be... Don't flicker in and out. I'll play audio right on your face.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going? I'm communicating. Uh-oh. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Vents! Vents! I heard vents! I'm sealing them all! Sealing them all! Oh god, I can only seal one at a time. Oh god! Oh, that's not the one I wanted to seal. Oh shit! Okay, 5 a.m., I'm almost done! How do I get out of here? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do it? How do I do it? Am I almost done? What do I— Don't play that noise with me! Don't play that noise with me! Oh, what do I play audio? Okay. I'm okay. Come on, 6 a.m., get over here! Yes! Ah, I shouldn't feel this accomplished, but I do! God damn it. God, man, I'm sweating. Okay. Oh, no, not another one of these. Alright. Okay, who am I now? Oh, I'm Bonnie now. Oh, good, I'm Bonnie. Oh, great. Where am I supposed to go now? Why is the floor glowing purple? Why's it gotta be raining? See, that's what I think happened in this game. Whoa, hey. That's the spirit parts room. Can I remember, like, this is the layout of the original game, I'm pretty sure. Follow me. I don't want to follow you! Purple, why you gotta be Purple Freddy? Purple Freddy's so bad! There's probably other secrets that I could find in this place. I don't want to, it's the same way, I'm not gonna follow you. I don't feel like following. I don't want to follow. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Uh-oh, I can't deviate from that path. Oh, there we go, okay. I think this is the way. Oh, it's a security room! Oh! Okay. Alrighty then. Maybe I was supposed to follow him. Okay, I am supposed to follow him. I just wanted to explore a bit more to see if there was more to this, and I'm willing to bet that there are, because one thing that Scott does is he puts so many Easter eggs in these damn games. Just so many. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, if I'm remembering the layout correctly, what, isn't he wait, where did he go? Okay, that's what, he's trying to get me to follow him again. Isn't that like the way to the exit? Like, am I mistaken about that? Oh, that seems to be the remains of a Freddy. It is a Frankenstein monster! Error. Oh god, escape! Run away! Oh god! Jeez. Third night? I don't have time for the third night. I didn't even know I could get to the third night. Okay, so either way, I'm gonna— nope, hang on. Okay, you can actually see the sweat dripping from my forehead. This is an awesome experience because it's totally different from what I was getting through before. And one of the great things is that I was able to get through the first 2 nights. The problem with the second game is it was so unbelievably hard. Like, right now I don't know what I'm doing, but I was still able to get through it. Now, I know that later in the night it's going to get even worse, and you're gonna need to, like, analyze everything that's going on, but there's a lot of substance here. Now, I don't know when the game officially releases. This is just the demo, but obviously there's a third night available, so I'm gonna try to play that now in another episode. But hey, it is what it is. More Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the whole Five Nights at Freddy's playlist and all the other animations that were made of it in the description below, or the annotations over there. Thank you everybody so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, the sounds, I don't like them. No! Oh, God! Oh, God! What the fuck? What the fuck, okay? Why do I have to go through 6 hours of this crap? Why did I come back for another night? He's gonna kill me? Oh, no!